Where you at? Oh, there you are. She's waving to me. Wave,
Send
wave.
request. Ah,
Send me your
where are we at here?
location. Let's focus on
Some communication.
communication. Oh,
We live.
we live, baby. Hello, everybody. Welcome to The Well. My name is Jomar, transformative and executive coach, helping folks on their mindset and what it is they want to achieve.
Hi, guys. My name's Emily, transformational leader, facilitator of powerful conversations and transformational leadership in the workplace. This is The Well. It's Wednesday at 1 Pacific, and you are here for some wisdom bets to fill your cup and sustain your journey. And
And
hello, Chrissy, and hello, Maritess. I know, that's your
that's my
mama.
mom. Hey, mama.
She's here with us.
She's just here to support. Emily, you brought up the topic today, which is synchronicity. So I'm gonna let you set up the scene for us. Why that topic?
Okay. All right. So this came up for me because I will preface this by saying that I believe that synchronicity is the way that the universe communicates with us.
Wow. Wow.
When if you're not someone that's super intuitive, if you're not someone that has like any psychic abilities, or maybe you don't even believe in that stuff, that's fine. But if you can accept and own that the universe is a power from which you come from which you are a part of, and that you are in a symbiotic relationship with that, I believe that synchronicity is the way that the universe communicates with us. So, for example, if I never knew what car a Honda Fit was, and all of a sudden a Honda Fit showed up in my life, and now everywhere I look, I see Honda Fits. Right? Even like my best friends drive a Honda Fit. Like I didn't even know that. So this came up for me because this idea of a hypnagogic state was introduced to me recently. So the hypnagogic state. I can't remember. There's a different name. It's either when you are sleeping coming into awakeness, that little gap right there, or when you're about to fall asleep. I think it's the one when you're about to fall asleep. There's a different name for both of them. But anyways, the idea is that you have a little bit more access to your subconscious when you're in that state. And so actually I started seeing this idea of this hypnagogic state. It showed up for me on a TikTok video, and then I feel like I read about it somewhere else, and then I saw it somewhere else, and it was like, oh, this is the way that the universe is communicating to me. Perhaps I need to be paying a little bit more attention to my hypnagogic state and where I can be nurturing myself, planting seeds, nurturing things that I want to create or develop in my life when I am present to that place. So it was sort of a beautiful, again, symbiotic relationship of like, oh wow, what's available to me in a hypnagogic state? Oh, this is the way that the universe is communicating to me that this is like an access point for me to start nurturing, to start paying attention to, and to really use to my advantage. So that's where the idea came from, and I think really my invitation or my desire to want to have it be a topic here on the Well was really just an invitation and an access point for people to further develop their relationship with their ability to create magic and miracles and step into their power. And you can do that. One of the ways that we do that is by, fostering this relationship with the universe that we have. And I believe in one of the ways that the universe communicates with us is through synchronicity.
So I'm inclined to think about folks that aren't into this type. I mean, that don't express what you're experiencing through the language that you're using, but they might make sense of it through, I don't know, through mysterious things happening in their life, or if they trace back to their most meaningful moments, it's things that they can't explain or are inexplicable or things like that. How would you sort of connect what you're saying to that, and how would you, and also make the connection to how does this show up on just our normal, mundane, ordinary day-to-day basis?
Well, it's not going to show up unless you're cultivating an awareness around it to
Mm.
start noticing it, right? Because whether you like it or not, the universe is communicating with you all the time, and synchronicity is happening around you at all times. You know, the more common word known as synchronicity that I think is really a falsity is coincidence. So,
Mm.
what we're really doing is we're inviting you to pay more attention to the coincidence that you have in your life. However, I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in synchronicity. And we're all entitled to our own beliefs, so that's fine. But if you wanted to speak to this in a language that might be more accessible for people, where I'm not just in my own airy fairy woo woo world, which is where I sometimes tend to be, which is where I love to be,
Yeah, yeah.
is where we're talking about coincidence and the ability to notice where there is a common thread through different things happening at your life, either simultaneously or back to back or relatively close together. So, the first step, if you will, is going to be to be present and to pay attention and to start to notice where there's some common threads, start to notice where there's some coincidence, play with that a little bit, ponder that, um, ask for that stuff to be more available to you, that you want to start noticing it, right? But you know, where your attention goes, energy flows, right? What you focus on, you get more of. So if this is a foreign idea to you, then the idea that you can invite yourself to just be a little bit more consciously aware of or notice where you start to see some of those common threads or where you start to notice coincidence, start from that place. Keep it simple, and then follow your nose.
Yeah. I think of like in the conversations that I have when I'm being coached, or when I have coaching conversations, how this makes sense to me is like there's things that are up to us and there's things that are not up to us. And it's almost like, as we go off and create whatever it is that we want to create, part of that is owning that we want something. That's up to us. Part of that is creating a strategy. Part of that is being faithful to that strategy, being disciplined. That's up to us.
Mm-hmm.
And then to the extent that the outcomes happen, there's a level of that that's not up to us. There's a level of that that's, coincidence. All of a sudden there's someone or something or an idea that occurs to you that seemingly came out of nowhere. And it sounds to me what you're saying, and with synchronicity, is operating on a level where you're present enough and conscious enough that you don't miss those opportunities.
Absolutely. It's in the slowing down where the magic and the miracles in life become more available to us. And I also think that by following your joy in life, like truly following your joy, like only doing ruthlessly, only doing the things that your whole body is a full yes to. When we start to follow that part of ourselves, I believe and have noticed and make up with evidence based information that you will, when you follow that part of yourself, you will start to see more synchronicity and synchronicity and your ability to create a dialogue, if you will, with the universe will become more available to you.
Awesome. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing.
Thank
Do we
you.
want to homework or anything, or do you want to leave people with anything?
I think that's it. It's just where can you invite your awareness around synchronicity becoming more available to you? Where can you find one access point that might just be a little bit greater than it was yesterday? Invite that to be available to you. See what happens.
Ta-da! If you want to converse about this stuff, if you want to ask Em what the heck she's talking about, some in part of this, reach out to us.
Do it.
DM her, DM us, DM both of us. We'd love to open the dialogue anytime and always.
Absolutely. And we'll be back next Wednesday at 1. So see you then.
Peace and love. Bye bye.
Peace out.